This lady was shot dead at close range with more than 9 bullets on her body in front of her house on the 21st of April 2022. Her death was a mystery for almost 4 weeks as no one was held accountable or listed as a suspect. But her family had doubts. They always did. And on the 20th of May 2022, almost 3 weeks after she has been assassinated, her family were able to unlock her mobile phone, and what they discovered in that phone revealed a roller coaster of nightmares, torture, and a possible suspect. Namhla Mtwa is a 35-year-old South African woman currently making headlines after a series of images emerged online suggesting she was in an abusive relationship for 17 years, even up to the very day she was murdered. Some of the pictures of her aggravating a lot of people includes pictures of her with a swollen face, a black eye, bruised cheeks, a nude body riddled with whiplash and whip marks, along with several injuries, as though she was a runaway slave. What kind of a monster was she dating? And why did she let this happen to her? On the day she was murdered, it was said that she was returning from work, about to park her vehicle in her compound, when a slender man approached her and fired 9 shots into her body at close range, killing her instantly. Her vehicle was not robbed. Her phone was not stolen or taken. Her money, credit cards, and other valuables in her possession were left untouched. The only thing taken was her life, which could only indicate that whoever killed her only wanted her dead. And the fact that she was shot 9 times at close range only shows that it was personal. So who would have wanted her dead? And like I said, no one was mentioned as a suspect for at least 3 weeks. But as it turns out, after her family successfully unlocked her mobile phone, the suspect has been identified to be her ex-boyfriend by the name of Major Bekezulu Mfesane, who is a known businessman, highly connected and very powerful. He was identified to be the man behind the bruises and injuries that this woman endured up to the day of her death. In fact, it was said that hours before she was killed, she was having a conversation with him on WhatsApp, complaining about the pains she was going through and how she needed to see a doctor, and all she was met with was more threats from this man who promised to hurt her more if she dares to leave him. Mind you, they dated for 17 years, which would mean that Namhla was 18 years at the time she met this man. Some screenshots also showed that Namhla was also mentally abused by this man. It was suggested that she apologized to him even after he beats her. Every time the man assaults her, he made it seem as though it was her fault and that she deserved it. And apparently at the point, she started feeling as though she brought it upon herself to be beaten the way she was, which should make her apologize to him from time to time. Clearly, this girl was afraid of this man, and honestly, learning about his past, you too would be afraid of him, because this man right here is a walking red flag. Major Mfesane has denied having a hand in her death because currently he's being dragged across the internet. He is claiming his innocence and suggesting that we allow the police do their job. Meanwhile, there are rumors that he's highly connected to a lot of police officers and majors and people in high powers. That's why he's confident in telling us to wait for the police to do their job, because he knows he can manipulate it. And you know why? This is not the first time he's getting away with murder. It was revealed that on the 21st of August 2018, Mr. Mfesane murdered a 41-year-old man with a gun too. He shot the man and killed the man and also attempted to kill someone else. He was even arrested and charged to court for that murder. But for some reason, he made 50,000 rand bail, and up till this day, nothing has been heard about the case. He has been walking free since that day. No wonder she is afraid of him. This man is a murderer. When he said he did not have a hand in her death, I did not believe him. Any man who is capable of beating a woman to that extent is certainly capable of killing her. After all, she has her own job, a good one at that. She has her own money, her own house, her own vehicle, and it was being said that she was threatening to leave him around the period of time she was murdered. So clearly, this bastard has a motive. There are a lot of reasons why he would want her dead, and part of it has to do with the fact that she was threatening to leave him before she met her end. This man is a walking red flag. If red flag was a person, it would be this man. If red flag had a face, it would be his face. I guess Namhla was so afraid of leaving this man, not because she couldn't or not because she did not know her worth. She was a very pretty, beautiful young woman, and frankly independent too. The only reason why she endured and most likely did not even file charges or reports to other people was because she knew what he is capable of. Some people are suggesting that we should give him the benefit of the doubt and wait for the police investigation. After all, he's claiming his innocence. However, even if he did not kill her, because I actually believe he did, he brutally messed up this woman. He beat her up and gave her so many injuries on her body before she even died. He should have to suffer and pay for that one. I learned that there is a law against gender-based violence specifically, so I'm hoping that law first of all catch up with him, even though he already has a murder case pending. Then hopefully, if he is tied to the death of this woman, he should suffer for that one separately. Mind you, at the time that he was dating her, he was married. So this was a married man. I pray the police are quick with their investigation. Hopefully he doesn't get away with this, because I feel in my heart of hearts that he did it. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think he's innocent, or do you think he did it? Meanwhile, a lot of people are calling justice for her. So make sure you like this video and share with your friends. Let more people get to hear about the story of this young lady. Lend your voice and hope that one day the rate of gender-based violence would reduce in South Africa, because this is just one of many instances.